Hello YouTube and Happy New Year. It is Randomly Weird Jeff back at you with another Britannic Patroness of the Mediterranean video. Let us embark. In today's video we are actually going to play the sinking of HMHS Britannic. And from what all I know, this is the most accurately portrayed sinking that has been done. I hope you enjoy it just as much as I will. So let's see if we can survive Britannic. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's play the sinking of HMHS Britannic. Hello everyone. We are on Britannic as a hospital ship, soon to witness the sinking of the final of the three White Star Line Olympic class ships, the younger sister to the famous Olympic and famous Titanic. A ship that, like our predecessors, had a promising future, but one that ended in tragedy and sorrow. We're on the bridge. As you can see, the Aegean out before us, the Greek coast to our starboard, and also to our port. Britannic was actually on her way back to England when this tragedy took place. When Britannic hit the mine, it pretty much made a large hole in the forward well deck, and the wreck, the bow section, is heavily deformed, and it's only attached to the ship by some pieces of sea deck. But all of that damage on the floor wasn't done right away by the mine. It was actually done when Britannic's bow connected with the seabed. Pretty much the mine damaged a bulkhead, which caused water to flood in the first several watertight compartments. After the loss of Titanic, they did a whole rethink on the safety measures of Britannic. Titanic and Olympic were originally meant to be able to float with at least 4 compartments flooded. Britannic's rethink actually gave her the ability to float with 6 compartments flooded. Oh, we hit the mine. We hit the mine. Oh, that's not good. This is not good. This is definitely not good. We're done. Alright, don't panic. Don't panic. We will pull through. We will live. And another reason the ship sank so fast is the watertight doors were actually open because it was the crews changing their shifts at the time. The captain of Britannic was Captain Bartlett. He did not go down with Britannic. He actually survived. Captain Bartlett is going to try to beach Britannic on the island of Kea. However, sadly the ship is not going to make it there. Another reason that aided to the fast sinking of Britannic is that the portholes were left open by the crew for ventilation. And once the portholes got low enough, it just really added to the influx of water coming in and flooded the other decks of the ship. Combined with what the mine was doing, there was no possible way that Britannic was going to make it. Unlike Titanic, where it took 2 hours and 40 minutes for the ship to actually sink, it only took Britannic 55 minutes. Looking at the bridge here. A total of 1,036 people actually survived the sinking of Britannic, while only 30 died. As you can see, these cables dangling in front of me here, that is the antenna for Britannic's wireless. So basically, Britannic could not receive messages, but she could send them. And that's how people knew where she was at and what was going on. There were 30 people that died on Britannic, and they died basically because they lowered two lifeboats against the captain's orders while the ship was still moving. And once these boats hit the water, they were immediately sucked into the propellers, which basically chopped them up into fragments. The suction on these liners was very, very big. Of course, Olympic had her famous incident with the HMS Hawk. Literally drew the ship into her side, and it did a number of damage on Olympic. So a small lifeboat like that doesn't really stand much of a chance. We're already starting to list. It's a very profound list, as you can tell. We're already... We come over here to the port side, you can definitely tell that it's list considerable. But what amazes me is only 30 people died on Britannic, whereas it was Titanic, they lost 1,496 people. I referenced that from the book On a Sea of Glass. See all the lifeboats, the safety measures that they had. These are collapsible lifeboats down here below the main lifeboats. Now, of course, you have the big gantry davits and the boats that are stacked for usage there. You can already see that list going towards the stern because it is definitely listing forward on the bow. You can definitely see how profound that is, and she's listing to starboard. Absolutely amazing how the creators have taken so much time to put as much accuracy into this as possible. There's another motorized lifeboat right there. Take a walk on down this way on the port side of the ship. Pretty much a lot of the same. Hear the alarm going. We are definitely in trouble. We are. The compass. There we go. One of the big gantry davits is actually working. Let's see if we can get over there to it so you can kind of see it in action up close. The others have not started yet. You're going to see how it just picks it up and then lowers it down to the deck for loading. Lower it down just like that to where people can get in. Let's take a walk over and look at the lifeboat. Wonderful detail. And also I should highlight too that Britannic was a hospital ship, so it was illegal in the rules of war to attack a hospital ship. And it still is illegal today. But you can see how it's hanging on there. The people would load in. Then when it was fully loaded, these boats could hold 75 people each. Then they would lower it with these davits. And because they're much bigger, as you can obviously tell, they hang out a lot farther over the side of the ship. We're going to go on back and see what's going on. I see a lifeboat being lowered over on the side there. Yes, it was twisting. So these davits had to be worked manually. James Cameron and Don Lynch actually did a simulation of this, I think in the documentary Titanic 25 years later, and they actually showed, by using these davits right here, how long it took them to launch them off of Titanic. It was crazy how much time it took just to get these boats lowered using these manual davits. It took a very long time. I am not going all that way back for a lifeboat. I was thinking about it, but then again, there's one. Yes, Wilson. Oh, there was water in it. Hello. Oh, look at that. Now I'm probably going to do some lifeboat hopping to get close to the ship. So y'all be ready for that. You can hear the ship as it's dying. Yeah, that's a long distance to swim back. I am not doing that for a lifeboat. I am staying right here. Who wouldn't, huh? She just keeps going. Let's take a swim, shall we? That defied the laws of physics because you can't jump out of the water twice. But apparently I did. As Lewis and Titanic said, that's a big ass. Oh yes. Big brass propellers. Oh, all the boats are coming down. Isn't that lovely? We're not going for this one. We're going to that far one yonder. Yonder before us. So we can get a good seat. Oh, she's just gigantic. That was actually supposed to be her real name, but they changed it to Britannic. Historical fact. There we go. We made it. And there she goes. She's sinking. Oh, that didn't sound good. I don't even want to know what that sound was. Ooh, Lord have mercy. She's a big girl. Lord, zippy. This is what you get when you leave the portholes open in a war zone. I tried to tell them, but they wouldn't listen to me. Oh, but we need ventilation. Screw the ventilation. There are Germans here. Hello. And now look what they're getting. See? Just tell you, people just don't realize the danger they're in until it happens. And now, my friends, it's happening. Idiots. Imbeciles. Back up to get another boat? No, wait, there's two there. Those Ganter Davids, buddy, though, they're working. Look at them. There they go. Oh, I believe that's one of the motorized lifeboats. It is. I'm pretty sure it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Look at the scenic view. A row in the Aegean and a show, huh? I don't know about you, but I'm getting on that motorized lifeboat, bro. Just wait until it gets down. And we're gonna go cruising for real. Apparently people don't know how to drive lifeboats, do they? They must be drinking. You know, like the maker of Titanic did. He got like stoned drunk. How the guy didn't die from alcohol poisoning, I'll never know. Brave fella. Oh, it is one of the motorized lifeboats. Well, we're just gonna go wait for our ticket. It's a beautiful little thing, isn't it? Just look at it. Cutest boat you ever saw. We are on the motorized lifeboat. Yes. Yes. This is actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. And there she goes, boys, still chugging and still sinking. Those big davits are working overtime. Oh, those propellers look menacing. What am I talking about? The whole ship looks menacing at this point. I don't even want to know what that sound was. So we gotta kick this thing into gear or what, buddy? What was that? Whoa! What is this? Not really sure what that is, but okay. Oh, it's getting serious now. Hey, it's starting. Nice. Oh, it's got one up there too. Interesting. If anybody knows what these are, let me know. I'm interested. See the little wheel turn? We are moving. Goes. Big rudder. Looks like it's actually turning. Oh no, that's the little boat. You know, if Titanic had had these little motorized lifeboats, how many of y'all think they could have saved more people? Just a thought. I mean, they probably wouldn't have been able to save all of them, but I mean, maybe a good number. I personally like to think they could have saved a lot of them. I I don't care what anybody says, that still looks so menacing to me. Like, I'm just in awe. We're just turning. Still going, but see those bigger davits if they're working. You know, being the fact that Olympic had, I mean, I would say a pretty successful career. I mean, she did have her mishaps, obviously. I think that the Olympic class liners were a big strike for the White Star Line. I mean, the idea was definitely a good idea, but it's just as if this particular class of ship, anything could go wrong, it definitely did. Well, yes, Olympic served a very long time, up into the 1930s. But still very sad because these ships had a lot of promise. But we'll never know what might have been. Oh, props have started back up. She's still going, she's still fighting it. Watching this is just amazing, by the way. You kind of see all the lifeboats just strung along in a line there. They're just dropping them. Then again, what do you do? I mean, you're in a no-win situation there as far as the ship goes. It's a deadly situation, but you have at least a chance to get away. You have a better chance when you're on Titanic, I think. Our little lifeboat buddies are over here. I want to give you guys a better angle with the sinking, so we're going to abandon this one. Try to get to a boat that will give us a better angle. Britannic's boats are almost fully gone. go for this one right here. That is so crazy. All the rivets, all the detail. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. There she goes again. Britannic is definitely lost. There's nothing more that can be done. This is the end, my friends. Let's follow the ship again. Well, if we can get out of the lifeboat, there we go. Make sure we're in the lifeboat there. So sad seeing the ship go like this, because you want it to live, you know, like Titanic. You want, like we were watching the movie, you want the ship to just stop, and some kind of safety mechanism kick in. It just doesn't. watching a ship die. She's just going. I like these far up views a little bit. I am going to get closer to the ship. Gives you an idea of what the real sinking is like. I mean, can you imagine being someone on the ship now in a lifeboat, just sitting far off watching this happen? Just, you know, a little while ago you were basically sitting down to breakfast, and now you're literally right here. It's so fast how things can happen. All right, well, let's go watch it. What are we waiting for? The good thing is we're not going to drown, so I feel comfortable with it. Wow, she's going. It's done. It's over. There is literally no coming back from that. Propeller's still churning over there. You can see it. She actually sinks in a similar way to Titanic, if you think about it. But then she rolls over on the starboard side. Yeah, we're doing a flyby. You know we're doing it. That is just absolutely insane to me. And you hear the ship dying too. That's even more ominous right there. Is hear it happen. She's stopping? No, she's still churning. That valve is almost completely gone. Like, it is just game time. You know what I mean? Like the forces of nature are like, yeah, let's go. All the lifeboats aren't gone yet? Wow, over there around the fourth funnel. I see some of them. That's just insane. This game is crazy. I can't wait for Titanic Honor and Glory. I mean, if it's going to be anywhere as near as good as this, I am for it. Props are still churning. She's still moving. Hasn't stopped yet. Oh, the valve's going, dude. Look at it. It's over. It's over. Yep. It's a done deal. Call off the dogs, put out the fires, it's over. See how close we can get a real good view. Hear the horn? I think that's the horn. No, that's not the horn. I thought it was. There for a second it seemed like it. I'm heading this way. Oh, she can't turn no more. They're out of the water. Just look at that. All the work they went in to make this, man. You have to appreciate it. You have to. This is a work of art. Look at that. The bow is just gone. Completely gone. Yeah, I would not want to be on something like this, bro. Just saying. Not me. Nope. Let's go watch the bridge submerge. There we go. This looks like a good spot. Just a little further there. Look at that! Holy cow! I'm terrified just watching this. It's a game. Holy crap! Jeez. Oh, that sounds freaky. You know, I'm gonna end up like Fabrizio if I don't move back probably. So I'm gonna just kind of, yeah, there we go. I feel that's the same distance. I think that's. I don't want to get flattened by a funnel. But you know what? With my luck in life, that's probably what would happen. I ain't even gonna lie. I'll call it. There you go. The bridge is going. This is so creepy. They're so creepy. She is going, man. She's going. That collapsible over there, man, they're rowing for their life. They're like, get away! Oh! It fell! Oh, the other one went. Jesus. Get a little closer. I know I'm tempting fate, but you know what? Don't judge me. It can't get any worse than it already is, okay? Listen, we're screwed right now. I think we are just, unless like sharks show up, it can't get any worse. Are those sharks in Eugene? Is that a thing? Are they there? I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know much about it, so yeah. But if they show up, man, then it gets real. Oh, there's still lifeboats, like I said. Ones that they didn't get to use. Oh, it's falling. There he goes. Oh, this is terrifying. This is absolutely terrifying. I'm sorry, but this is just... Hey, there's a door. Gross murdered Jack. I said what I said, and I'm not taking it back. Anyway. Yeah, the ship has already made contact with the seafloor at this point. That's how deep of water they were in. When the bow was touching the seafloor, the ship was already sticking up out of the water. So, unlike the Atlantic, which is 2.5 miles down. Oh, the collision with the seafloor. And you know, Titanic is broken in half, and it's in such mangled shape. Britannic actually is almost fully intact and in really good shape. And there's footage of Britannic's wreck. I mean, you can actually dive to the ship in which you don't need a sub to go to, like you do Titanic. There she goes. Gave you as many good angles as I could. Sad goodbye. And with that, my friends, the mighty HMHS Britannic is no more. Now we must wait for help to arrive. All that's left is just the spot where she was. Thank you for joining me. And with that, my friends, we have survived the sinking of the HMHS Britannic. I again would like to thank the creators and all the people involved in bringing this game to life. The creators are Vintage Digital Revival LLC. As you've seen in the credits, all the names of people that were involved. In all honesty, it's tremendous. I have nothing really bad to say about it. I would like to see more rooms. I would like to explore more of the ship. But I gotta say, this, for what it is, definitely worth checking out. So, it is the first day of the new year. I hope that all of you have a happy new year. I hope that you are safe. And I hope that whatever dreams you're after, you accomplish them. Until we meet again, goodbye.